All right, so you want to make money online. Well, let me tell you, it is super, super confusing and difficult to figure out even where to start making money online. In this video, I want to summarize some of the things that I wish I knew when I first started, from when I made literally $0 online to now making literally millions of dollars online. I want to share with you some of the things that I wish that I knew and I know that can help you if you're trying to make your first bit of money online. Now, you can do this with no experience, you can do it with a job, you can do it while you're in school. There's a lot of different things, but if you want to make the most amount of money, it's going to require time and work. If you're looking for something that doesn't take time and work, you probably shouldn't watch this video, you probably shouldn't like, and you probably shouldn't subscribe. Because the painful truth is anything that's challenging, anything that requires or comes with a big reward, like making a lot of money, isn't going to come easy. Otherwise, everybody else would do it. Doesn't mean it's not possible. Doesn't mean it's not doable. I think that making money online is easier than it is going to a job, right? But going to a job, especially one you hate, is really hard. So choose the hard that you want to do. Anyways, here's a couple tips that I wish that I knew when I first started and when I was searching through YouTube and Google trying to figure out, man, how do I actually make money online and what's not a scam? So my first tip is probably what you're doing now is get on YouTube and find something that you like. So find something, when I say find something you like, I mean find something that matches your interest and the things that you really like to do, something that gets you creative. Because if you're going to try and make money online, it's gonna take time for you to get to the point that you want to hit. And if you don't like what you're doing, you're going to give up. For instance, I did Amazon FBA when I first started. You can make a lot of money with Amazon FBA, but I didn't like it enough to push through the really hard parts. I did about 90% of the work and then gave up before it paid out. Funny enough, I still have like $4,000 worth of inventory that I spent on and created a physical product, but because I didn't commit to it, because I didn't like it, it never kicked off. So a lot of things when it comes to making money online actually work, but you really have to dedicate and stick to it, which I'll talk more about that later. But really get on YouTube and find something that you like. If you like dealing with people, maybe build a digital agency. If you hate people and just want to sit behind a computer, there's other things that you can do that will work for this. But really just get on YouTube, search deep, and find something that you really click with and that you have a passion for. The next thing is once you find this thing that you decide to do, go find a mentor that's already done this. Now, this doesn't have to be some YouTube guru, somebody who's making millions and teaching people how to do that, because that's not what you're looking for. Find somebody who's achieved the first or second level of success that you're looking for and ask to shadow them, ask to work for them for free, ask if they'll get on Zoom calls and show you what they're doing. So for instance, when I first wanted to build my agency, I started finding different agency owners that had hit $5,000 a month because that was my first tier to go to. So if you're trying to build a digital agency, go find somebody that has a slightly successful, maybe newer agency and ask them how they got there. And most of the time, people are willing to share that. And I think that this is more powerful than going to some guru who's selling a course, because chances are they're not even making their money in the business anymore. They're making their money selling courses. So just be wary of who you find as a mentor. And drop a comment. Let me know what kind of business type you would like to get into. And if you have a mentor already, if you don't, I will drop a comment back and I'll help you find a mentor, somebody that's in your space, and I will connect you with somebody. So leave that in the comments. So the first part is get on YouTube, find something you like and have a passion for. Tip number 2 is find a mentor that's hit that first or second tier of what you're trying to do. Tip number 3 is the most important. And if you don't do this, you're going to fail. It is commit and do not give up. You have to have faith that it is going to work. And most businesses, almost every business, really just comes down to a formula. And when you look at a formula, if you follow that formula, it will work. So one reason why I want you to go and get a mentor, find somebody that's actually done this, is because they can give you that formula for you to follow. When I started my digital agency, I was scared that it wasn't going to work, but I knew that I had a formula to follow. And if I just committed and stuck with it and had faith that as long as I do everything that I can do to make it work, it'll work. And it did. And funny enough, that's the biggest thing that prevents people from actually making money. You know, there's this book, I think it's called 5 Feet from Gold or something like that. And I'm going to butcher this, but the moral of the story is these guys dug and dug and dug and dug and dug through these tunnels looking for gold. And they eventually gave up and said, to hell with it. And somebody else came in, bought their tools really cheap, you know, because they had quit, and they just picked up where they left off. And they got 5 feet in and they hit an absolute gold mine. So if you're doing anything when it comes to making money online, and this really, you know, look at it from a macro perspective, this could be if you're looking to get in shape. It could be if you're looking to learn a language. Anything, if you don't commit to it, it's not going to work. So commit and decide that you're going to do it and literally leave no option, burn your bridges, and just do it. If you got value out of this, leave a comment. Please leave a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for more tips like this. Hope this helped you guys. Go make some money.